Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon. I am so happy that you're stopping in today. If you're a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I make beauty videos, lifestyle videos, Weight Watchers videos, pretty much anything in that lifestyle kind of realm, some fashion, things like that. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for watching and being loyal to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a look inside my everyday makeup drawer. I really love these videos because I feel like you really can see what people are loving and using over and over again. And my life has been kind of crazy right now. I got married just right about a month ago. So we're still settling into our new home, adjusting to married life. So I haven't had a ton of opportunity to play with new makeup. I honestly don't even know what is new out because I literally have not gone shopping at all. I have not been keeping up. I haven't been watching YouTube videos. I've just been so busy. So I'm ready to dive back in, get caught back up in the beauty world. So I thought I would just share with you what I've been using right now as my everyday makeup products to kind of just give you a glimpse of what I use when I'm not testing out something new. This is just stuff I have in my collection that I love and I'm using. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, I think we are going to start with the basics. I'm just kind of going to go with the order that I apply things. So first is my Nivea lip balm. This is my favorite. It's the smoothest, just basic one. It doesn't have a flavor or anything like that. It does have SPF 15. This is my favorite lip balm. I've gone through so many of these and I put it on every single morning before I start my makeup. Now, of course, I have already moisturized and everything like that. That's totally different since that's skincare. I do have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and I do like this. I'm not sure if it really helps much with your makeup, but I do like that it gives some extra hydration to my skin, so I do enjoy that. Next, I apply my primer, and that's usually my eye primer first and then my face primer. I've been using two together. I use my Urban Decay Primer Potion and my Smashbox Lid Primer in Light. I'm not sure why I've been using them both in combination. And some days I don't. Some days I use one or the other. But most days I do apply this first and this second. So once I've applied that, I move on to face primer. And I have been using the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer and Complexion Perfector. This was recommended by JamBeauty89 or Jessica Braun. Many of you know she is my favorite YouTuber at the moment. So she recommended this, and I do really like it. I pretty much just smooth it kind of over my nose, under my eyes, kind of right here because I have some pores right here on my cheeks, and then my chin area, and I do usually hit the top of my lip as well. But I have been enjoying this. It's pretty good. Not sure if it's like the best primer I've ever used. I'm not sure if I'd buy it again, but I do like it, and it's what I've been using every day. Okay, next I go on to eyeshadow because I do like to use my eyeshadow before I put on my face products. Just in case there's any fallout, which there usually is because I'm pretty sloppy when I'm applying my makeup. So I have been using the last several days, and this does change. This is not the same every single day. I have so many palettes, but I do pretty much use a palette every day. It's very rare that I reach for single eyeshadows. So for the last week, I have been reaching for the Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, I don't use this bad boy very often. I really don't. It's not one of my favorites. I bought it because it's Jaclyn Hill's palette, and I really like her. But to be honest, she uses a lot more warm tones than I typically do, and so that's why I don't reach for it very often. But I am kind of trying to force myself into using other colors that I don't typically use. So I have been reaching into this bad boy and dipping into some warm tones. I did that today, and I actually do really like it. So I think it's just, you know, once you get used to it, you like it, I get. You know, it's one of those things where you have to like taste a food so many times before you actually like it. I think it's the same thing with warm eyeshadows. I think I'm coming around. But I went out last night for a birthday party. We went to this place called Funky Town, and it's like a 70s, 80s, 90s type themed bar, then dance club. And I actually use these two really pretty turquoisey colors. This is the matte, this is the shimmer. I guess these are more teal because they're kind of green. But I use those under my eyes to make it very 70s looking. But anyways, this is the palette I have been using the last few days, just trying to make myself use something. As you can see, I haven't dipped into it much. Like, There's some colors in here I don't even think I've touched. So just trying to use more colors. So this is what I've been using. I do really like it. It's just not one of my favorites. Okay, now on to eyeliner. I have been using, now this is a new product. I did discover this just a week ago, and I have fallen in love with it. It is from CVS. It is the Joa line. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it's the Inspired by K Beauty. It's the new beauty line at CVS. I feel like I saw in my inbox that Tati did a video on it a couple weeks ago, so I really need to go back and watch that because I only bought a few things. It was like buy two, get one free. So this eyeliner pen was one of the ones I got because it said it was a brush tip eyeliner, and that is my favorite kind of eyeliner, you know, like the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Now, this is one where, you know, you say a swatch doesn't always tell you everything. This was that case. I got it home, I ripped open the package, I swatched it on my hand, and I was like, it's not very dark, like, it's not super black. It kind of bled into the lines of my hands, it looked kind of patchy, so I wasn't sure about it. But when you actually apply it on your eyes as eyeliner, I mean, that's what I'm wearing today, and it is so easy to apply. You can get a really sharp point, and it doesn't look patchy or, I mean, it looks black. Obviously, you can see it looks black. I'm wearing black eyeliner. So I really like this, and I want to say it was like $7 or $8, so really not bad. I mean, it's less than half the price of my Kat Von D liner. So if you have products from that line that you absolutely love, let me know what they are so I can try them out. Okay, next, mascara. I'm high maintenance. I have 3. Well, first, I curl my lashes. I just use my Tarte eyelash curler. But anyways, I have 3 mascaras I have been using in conjunction with one another. First, I will go in, after I curl my lashes, with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. It is waterproof. I always do just a light coat of the waterproof just to help hold the curl of my lashes and give me a good base. Before it's dried, then I go in with my Roller Lash from Benefit. I actually need a new one. It's kind of drying out. But I love this. It really helps comb and fan out my lashes, so it is one of my favorites. Pretty much every single day of my life, I use at least 2 mascaras. So anyways, then I kind of go back and forth a couple times with both of these, just building up my lashes and making them look super full and voluminous. Next is my Scuba mascara. Couldn't think of what it was called. My Scuba mascara. This is from the Balm. I would have never in a million years purchased this mascara, but it was a free gift when I ordered from the website. And I am so glad it was a free gift because I will show you what I love about it if you've never tried it, as I had never. It has a little tiny wand. Do you see how little it is? Super thin, and it's waterproof. So I use this on my lower lash line. It's so easy to get it on the lower lashes because it's super precise and small. I don't get it under my eyes or anything crazy like that, and it's waterproof, which is great because it doesn't smudge on your lower lash line. So this is the one I for sure have been using probably for the last 2 or 3 months on my lower lash line, and I love it. So if you're looking for a mascara that is great for your under eye, this is great. I'm honestly not sure what it retails for since it was a free gift with purchase. But knowing that it's the Balm, I would guess probably around $20 or something. And they have sales quite often. Okay, next, eyebrows. I have been trying to use up my Hourglass Arch pencil in Soft Brunette. I have had this bad boy for years. It takes me forever to use up brow products, probably because I also rotate between new ones when I'm going to try them, but I don't know, it just takes me forever to use up a brow product. I'm almost done with this one. I'm so almost done that it literally falls out now. Like, that is all that I have left. So, I'm really proud of myself there, almost done with that, and I can start something new. But this is what I use. I love it mostly because it also has the spoolie, so I can just brush it out without having to get another tool out. After I've done that, I do go over my brows with my Gimme Brow. This time I have it in shade number 3. It's the darker one because I do like my brows to be a little bit darker. But this is something I buy over and over and over again. I'm going to do for another one pretty soon. As you can see, even the writing is kind of wearing off my packaging, but love this. One of my favorites. Okay, now we can move on to face now that I have done all of my eyes. So lately I have been using my Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Wear Foundation. Now I love and I hate this thing because you can't buy it anymore. I think it is fantastic. I think I have like 2 in my drawer right now because I had backups. But I love this foundation. Mine is in the shade 100 Ivory. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they discontinued it because they replaced it with another one that isn't as good, but whatever. Maybe they'll bring it back. Maybe you can still buy it online somewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but I love this, and it just goes on like perfection. I'm wearing it today, so that's what I've been wearing lately. I also apply that with my Flower Beauty blender. It is by far my favorite sponge. I still have a couple of L'Oreal sponges in my drawer as backup that I haven't even opened the last time I bought them on sale. And I have just been dreading using those because I love this so much. But I will use those before I buy another one of these. But I mean, this is softness like Beauty Blender softness. I mean, like it just squishes like ease. It's almost like a marshmallow or something. And mine's dirty, sorry, I hadn't washed it since I did my makeup today, but I love it because it has the flat edge here, so you can do that under your eye concealer. And then it's got the great, just big round sponge for your face, and it kind of dips in here, so it's really easy to hold. So all in all, I love this sponge. It is absolutely wonderful. 100% worth it. Once I use up those L'Oreal sponges, this is the only thing I'm going to be buying until something better comes along that's even cheaper than this, because this is wonderful. You can get it at Walmart or at Ulta Beauty. Okay. Ooh, I left out my concealer. My bad. I have been using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. As you can see, I am almost finished with this tube. I mean, I'm way down at the bottom. There is nothing left in this sucker. But there's still a little bit coming out when I twist it, so I'm just using this up. I love it. It's an oldie but a goodie. Works like a charm, and it's super lightweight and yet full coverage, so I love this stuff. Alright, next I go in under my eyes with powder to set it, and I have been using the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance in Creamy Natural. It is just a great powder to set your under eye concealer. It smooths everything out, and doesn't have much of a color. Mine says it's creamy neutral, so it does have a tiny bit, kind of a brightening effect. If you can see it at all on my hand, it's just very light, but kind of gives that brightening and smoothing effect under your eyes, so I love that. I usually go in with just a fluffy brush, pat it under my eyes, and then I usually also touch at my chin, my nose, and my forehead. Alright, moving on. Then I will go to bronzer, and I have been using the Balm Take Home the Bronze bronzer. This is the anti-orange bronzer. I bought this just because of the name, because being so pale, everything looks orange on me. So with it claiming to be an anti-orange bronzer, I was very intrigued. And I really like it. I think it's great bronzer. Use it every day. Just kind of pop it all around the high spots, cheeks, you know, kind of down my neck a little bit. So I really like this. It's pretty good stuff. Then going in with blush. This is one that I haven't owned too long, but I have been using my Benefit Box Blush in Dallas. I know this is a cult classic and has a long time following, but I just jumped on this bandwagon earlier this year, and I absolutely love it. It's just a really beautiful, deep, deep blush. It's like people say, it's almost bronzer, but it does have kind of that mauve-y, rosy kind of tone to it, and so I really love that darker color, especially now that we're getting into fall, and I pretty much just concentrate it up here, and then I just bring it down a tiny bit on the apples of my cheeks, but that is how I've been applying that, and I love it. And then on to my very favorite highlighter of all time. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know I love it. It is by Pure. It is called Afterglow. It is the most perfect natural highlighter ever. It almost just looks like a regular powder here, but it just gives the most gorgeous like sheen to the cheeks. There's no glitter. It's just a really pretty natural sheen. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, great for every day. Love, 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 love this. Moving on to lips. This is one that I just pulled out of my makeup drawer last week, and I kind of forgot that I had it and that it was great. It is Rimmel. It's the Kate one, I think, when Kate Moss did that. Number 47. I'm wearing it today. It's a very pretty neutral kind of brownish, I mean, you can see it on my lips. It's beautiful. I really love it. It's super moisturizing, hydrating, and it's got a nice sheen to it, so you don't need to wear a gloss or anything like that, but I really love this. I think it's perfect for fall, and it's really easy to just throw on your lips really quick. It doesn't look crazy, and goes with pretty much anything. So that is everything. Once I get that all done, a lot of times I will go back through and just give me a spritz with the Smashbox Primer Water just to smooth everything out, give one last shot of hydration. But that's what I've been using lately. It's, like I said, pretty much the only thing that rotates out of that drawer is sometimes the foundation and for sure the eyeshadow. I do pretty much use a different palette every day or every couple days, just because eyeshadow is one of my favorite things, and I have so many palettes that I want to do something different every day. So this is what I've been using today, but it could be totally different tomorrow, kind of just whatever mood strikes me. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, if you have any recommendations from this brand of makeup that's new at CVS, like I said, is it Joa? I'm not exactly sure how they pronounce it, but like I said, if you have any recommendations on what I need to check out, let me know. And also, if there's brand new products just in general that I need to know about, let me know, because like I said, I'm completely behind on all things YouTube and beauty. So help a girl out and tell her what to check out. Come back, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.